Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming to Dragon King 72 Media LLC. And some of you are going to see this on Dragon Lore 7216 on TikTok. And the other people are going to see this on Dragon King 72 on Twitter. Okay, so let me just say good morning. Hope everybody is alive and well that follow me. And thank you all for my subscribers. I appreciate you. Tell a friend, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell somebody that I'm over here at Dragon King 72 Media LLC. And so, if you got a problem with any of the visuals, you can keep it moving. I really don't give a damn. Okay. But let me just say that today is, what is today? I think it's, let me see, the 5th, November the 5th, 2025. And let me just say that I wanted to talk to y'all about something that I saw on TikTok. And, doom scrolling just to find something interesting to watch. And I'm with my dog Duke right here. See? Duke, look. See him there? Okay, that's him. He too busy sniffing and shitting and pissing everywhere. But anyway, I was scrolling on TikTok and I saw this trend. I don't know if it's a trend, it's some type of thing that people are taking. They're ingesting, right? Let me give it some context though. We have seen now more than ever all the hate, all the racism that is coming towards people of color, particularly black people, during this Donald Jack-o'-lantern Trump 2.0 presidency that Donald Trump has. And there's been so many green flags. People have believed that they've gotten green flags to call people the N-word, to call them all type of spooks and monkeys and dirty this. And, it's just, it's gotten out of control. But Trump has given these people a green light to say these things, something that they've been wanting to say. But now they can freely and feel like because they have this piece of bullshit president in the White House right now, that they can say these things. Some people have said it in the South all their life. And so it's not going to change. But again, because Donald Trump is in office, Jack-o'-lantern himself, he's giving these people the green light. Okay. So they often talk about blacks and how we're deplorable people, how we're disgusting, how we're evil, how we this, how we that. But yet we are the trendsetters. We are the social movers. We are the political movers, global movers, national movers, from our civil rights efforts to the things that we've invented to just everything. But yet either we get recognized, or not recognized for it, or not recognized enough. And, we know that a lot of things that black people have created due to things like patents and trademarks back in the day, in the 30s, 40s, and 50s, didn't get credit for, or the idea was stolen. And so, this whole legacy wealth thing that you always talk about, and hear people say, black people, like I said, we will be at least 300 to 400, 500 years behind white folks in terms of legacy wealth. Not getting rich, but legacy wealth, as in it's been within our culture for a long time, generational, and it just has not. And so that's another conversation. But we hear this a lot about these ideas and connotations of what black people are, but we always get our culture appropriated, right? So here's the thing. There is this, so I don't know what brand it is. You'll have to look it up. but I know it's in like this pink fuchsia coral looking bottle box. Mostly white women, as far as I've seen on TikTok, they're taking ingestible self tanner drops. Let me repeat that again. They're taking ingestible self tanner drops. Most of them have said they can get they get the tan that they want within 5 to 7 days. Of course, you know that's not a problem for me. I was born with it. The audacity, right? Y'all out here trying to get tanned, you know, because y'all have finally figured out that y'all skin is not going to repel the sun rays. And believe it or not, black melanin, natural black melanin skin won't do it either. We still have to protect ourselves. And that was a myth for a long time. But the audacity of these young white women taking these drops to get that darkest shade of skin. Not dark enough to be black, because they don't want that, but just dark enough to say that they look good. You know what I'm saying? That their pale white skin doesn't, you know what I'm saying, reflect all the beauty that they want. Meanwhile, you're adding, you know, some form of melanin into your body so that you can, you know, get the look of a shade lighter than the rest of us black folks, but not actually having to be black, because you don't want that. So I'm like watching this shit, like how far we have come with this racist bullshit. Like y'all will sit here and create a medicine, that because that's essentially what it is, or some type of beauty serum to get a shade darker or two, because some of y'all, you know, it's a whole fucking mess watching y'all put these, you know, self-tanner ingestible drops in y'all system. And I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna go to the darker side of this. This just only confirms, like I said, the racism. You know, you want to do everything to have that nice glow, but you don't want, but you still hate the culture, because that's where it's coming from. You know what I'm saying? When they invented tanner, when they invented going out in the sun, it was because we were the benchmark. We were the blueprint for that skin tone that y'all love so much. But not enough to go too dark. But not enough to go too dark. But just go dark enough so you can look good in your linen outfits, your dresses on the red carpet with no ass, and just so you can, you know, feel like that you won that white, pale, vanilla, no spice, no flavor type of motherfucker. Okay? That's what y'all doing. But I'm gonna tell you what is going to happen, and I hate to say it, but I'm going to make a prediction. I'm going to make a prediction, much like many of your white scholars have on the black community and what we eat and what we drink. I'm going to make a prediction that in about a year, I'm going to say about 2-3 years, someone is going to come up with a lawsuit, because that tanner is either going to eat you from the inside, or it's going to cause some form of cancer, which, you know, I can see it happening. Now, am I saying that people should get cancer? No. What I'm saying is, y'all in a desperate race to be dark, but don't understand where the whole inspiration came from and how you need to respect where it came from. Had y'all had any sense, you would have spoken to a doctor, a dermatologist, and they may have, but gotten with a dermatologist, you know, who was who were black, and maybe they could have gave you some type of information, research on why this is a mistake for you to, adopt this whole melanin look. Because somebody is going to come up with cancer, unfortunately. I'm going to give it 5 years. There will be a lawsuit, might be sooner. There's going to be some adverse effect where it's going to call a major class action lawsuit against these companies. And again, I'm not wishing cancer on folks. I'm just simply, predicting with my Piscean intuition, gut feeling, which is very accurate, by the way, that something is going to happen, because none of this makes sense. But again, this goes back to a form of racism where, you like the inspiration, but you don't want to claim or accept that the inspiration came from my culture, black people. Why you want to have that nice tan so you won't have that lily white skin in your linen outfit, or when you're on spring break or getting married in the Hamptons and all of this, and Bora Bora, and all this. You want to look good. Come on. Just use y'all fucking suntan lotion. Use the SP 1000. You know what I'm saying? Because the shit y'all using, you might as well taking those ingestible tanning drops. Okay? Just use a stronger SPF. Go in the fucking sun. Don't stay out there all fucking day where you get fucking cancer. And bring your ass back in the fucking house. Because this self-tanning shit is fucking ridiculous. We know y'all secretly want to have our skin, but not have what comes with it. The stress, the oppression, the bullshit that our society puts on black folks, particularly black men. So y'all want the skin color, just not the shit that come with it. We get it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all wrong as fuck and racist, but we fucking get it, okay? So don't forget to like, subscribe, share, do all that. Tell everybody, even your white racist friends. Hope you shouldn't have any white racist friends, because that tells a lot about you. The word raccoon comes to mind, but don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and make sure people know about you. Take care.